Hey all and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're taking a rather speedy look at Travis Strikes Again for the Nintendo Switch. So let's get on with this. What difficulty do you reckon we should start on, Tanner?
You know, I think if we want to have a good time, I think we want a little bit of that spice, but not too much. Let's go with mild.
Okay. I have played No More Heroes 1 too. We have a full playthrough of No More Heroes 1 on the channel. This is a bit of a weird game in the canon, which is saying a lot considering the series is about an otaku assassin. This is more like a side story, if you will. Like, at the time of recording, No More Heroes 3, the proper third game, was announced at Nintendo's 2019 E3 Direct, which was amazing. But what was your take when this was first shown off, mate? Did you know, like, whether you liked it or not at the time? Have you played it yet?
So I haven't played this yet. I did play as a kid No More Heroes 1 and really enjoyed it. Didn't get around to 2, but when I saw this, I'm like, well, man, I gotta support it because, oh, it's a new game with Travis, right? And then I quickly realized, well, this is not kind of what I was looking for. Like, I wanted back to the kind of character action, and this one is a little bit more of, I mean, the best way to describe it is a minigame collection, so I actually still haven't looked at it myself, but maybe I will now that 3's announced and I really need it for the story.
We can't fucking get away from the Terminator references this E3 season. There we go. I am no longer nude. We move about with the joystick on the left Joy-Con.
So this game does also have a full co-op if you have a partner to hop in.
Okay, so we're just following Death right now.
Oh yeah, no worries, it's just what you do.
No voice acting, sadly. I guess that was to keep with the retro aesthetic. There was a little bit of a furore around, like, the trailer, because I don't think Robin Atkin-Downes voiced Travis there, and he is Travis's, like, iconic voice.
Yeah, at first, when the first trailer for this game came out, it was not Robert, it was someone else, or Robin, rather. And when he tweeted out, hey, you know, I'm free, Suda, please bring me in, they actually eventually went back and didn't redo the trailer, but made it so that in the full game, it is Robin Atkin-Downes.
There were a couple of cutscenes, like, pre-title screen, which I did skip, so maybe I'll go back and look at those later, but for now I just want to get on with the game and whatnot. This was commissioned by Robert Hollander, by the way. I don't know how long this one's going to be. We'll see how long it takes to complete a level and whatnot.
Yeah, so there is actually something really interesting that they did, is that they actually didn't launch the game with an opening cutscene, and then a long time after, they did actually patch it in, and it introduced us to the absolutely crazy idea of the Sudaverse.
So yeah, we've got kind of like top-down sort of hack and slash things. Let's see how well this goes. Bug Street Boys, red. Alright, we're in that sort of market for villains now, I guess. Dr. Juvenile, yeah, that's about what I'd expect from Suda.
Yeah, he has a very distinct style to his characters, usually throwing in words that you're like, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Alright, basic controls. I need this because I haven't even, like, played the game just to test it yet. Let's take out some enemies. Why not? Basic attack is Y and hold it to do, like, a stronger one, I guess. Oh, you can just, like, hold it down. That's cool.
Oh, he's just going nuts with it.
Yeah. Enemies closing in as group. Call that a rush attack. Alright, let's go. These guys aren't shit, Tanner. I don't know why I was worrying about, honestly.
This is hilarious, because it's like, because Travis has essentially a lightsaber, a beam katana, and his strategy with it is, I'm just gonna rapidly spin it around until it hits something.
Alright, X is the heavy attack, and enemies will guard, so we gotta break them and whatnot. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I can hear Robin during Travis's, like, battle grunts and whatnot. Weapon is almost out of power. Okay, so we have the masturbatory recharge sections from the other two games. That's good.
You know, as a kid, when I was playing, which I honestly probably shouldn't have been, I never got the kind of joke about this, but as time went on, it's like, oh, yeah, this was I mean, there's the little dude in the corner to represent the gauge, and it's pretty obvious once you know.
How do I do this?
So I think you can either shake the Joy-Con if you're using it wirelessly, or you could use the right stick, it says.
Wasn't really all that intuitive, so I guess I'll just use the right stick. I'm gonna jump. Jeez, do I get a double jump? This is a video game.
I was gonna say, it's in video games, there's gotta be a jump button, right? Because you're in an old school game.
No sign of said double jump, but there's plenty of golden coins. Scrooge would be pleased. Basic attack in the air to launch yourself at enemies. Ooh, I like that.
It's like a homing attack. That is kind of like a homing attack.
Whatever, I'll do what I want, Mom. You're not the boss of me now. Jump and heavy. Okay, good for bunched up enemies.
Oh, giving you these combos.
Booyah.
I love the sword plant move, but it's also, if you think about it, incredibly ineffective in real life.
Yeah, kind of. I gotta learn to dodge. Alright. Yep. Yeah. What's the betting on I'll immediately forget the dodge function even exists?
I'm gonna say a solid 45%.
You're probably odds on with that one, mate, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm a betting man.
This is fairly decent so far, no complaints. I need something a bit more challenging though. Charge attack, R into R. Okay. Okay. There was something about Choco Banana that I skipped past there.
The naming convention for Travis's moves are unconventional to say the least.
I'm pressing R. R into R.
I think now your beam katana is red, so that means you have it ready to go.
Oh, okay. That was a bit... Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I think it's less of like a super move and more of just a you charge up your next attack to be big damage.
Okay. I kind of miss the finishes, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the suplexes and all that stuff. Maybe you'll get them later as upgrades. It's possible. We are just starting out, and Travis is a bit rusty. He hasn't seen action for a while.
No, he has not. There we go. Oh, my thing needs recharging. There we go.
I like how this hallway is just like the stereotypical video game kind of crag.
It's very Quarry-esque, if you will. I wish I got money for going to the toilet, that'd be rad.
In some places you have to give money to go to the toilet.
Not sure about the purple jacket. What was wrong with red?
Yeah, I found the red to be, like, iconic. Maybe it's because it's going for more of an 80s kind of retro style, and purple's like that vaporwave color.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Boop, boop, doo, boop. Oh. White Sheepman. Not quite Die Hardman, but we're getting there.
I was gonna say, we have Hot Coldman, we have White Sheepman, we have Die Hardman. I love these names.
We put our faith in Blast Hard Cheese. Survivors are desperate. It's some kind of desperate struggle.
Ooh, hey, name drop.
Hey. What do you prefer, mate? No More Heroes 1 or 2?
I haven't played 2 myself, but from what I've heard and from what I've kind of seen, I think it's a case of, well, the gameplay is improved in the second one, kind of the story and tone of the first I prefer, which happens to me with a couple games, like Bayonetta 2, same thing. It's like, yeah, the gameplay's better in it, but I kind of just prefer the tone and story of the first one.
Fair dues, mate. I think, too, like, it started to take itself a bit too seriously, which, you know, 3 also has kind of like an anime weeb shit bent to it, but it seems like they're having more fun with it this time.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him do the henshin and he pronounces it wrong because he's a weeb, it's the best. I was like, yeah, no, this is gonna be good.
Gotta make sure to fully jack it to completion.
That's such a weird phrase. To continue with the full experience, please. That's a weird way to say it. It's such a video gamey thing.
Okay, so it's click to hold. No, it's click to hold. I'm saying words wrong here. All you gotta do is click the left stick down and then you can jerk off. That's what I was getting wrong there. I thought it was hold. Alright, let's see what we got here.
I hope he gets the spin attack, because, you know, there is actually some Zelda stuff in this game, which is wild. There's some t-shirts from Majora's Mask, which is, alright, sure, why not?
Is that a special attack? I'm not really sure.
I think you have to press L and your up button. Is that the spinny one that you're doing there?
That's what I was doing. Nice. Once you use the skill, you won't be able to use it again straight away. It is kind of hard on my brains. I don't think this is as intuitive as the other games, unfortunately.
Just from looking at it, it just seems like, because it is the top-down style with these different skills, it's a lot more different than the kind of, you know, light, heavy sort of flicking around. I did like the waggle of the Wii remotes. I thought it was fun.
I did as well. Like, people, like, give Waggle a bad name, but it can be fun.
I actually way prefer Waggle to, like, the HD Waggle, like with Skyward Sword and all that. I thought that was more annoying than just shake is press a button.
Making some progress here, but who knows, Die Hardman might be coming out to play soon enough.
Well, there's, like, even looking at some of the previous names, like, you got, like, Bad Girl and all them, and Helter Skelter. Like, they all have these crazy names that, like, yeah, they're Kojima-esque, to say the least.
Yeah, oh, got a jerk. It's okay. I'm in there.
Thankfully, we can jerk quickly.
Yes. Just a quick little session, and we're back in the game.
Oh, Suda's so weird. I'm very happy someone like him gets, like, E3 presence and people, you know, seeing him on the stage. It's wonderful.
Yeah. There we go. Gotta remember the heavy attacks, Tom. It's not just light. Yeah.
So one interesting thing is, if you were to play as the second player character, they would come in as the bad guy. And you kind of work together. The bad guy being Bad Man, the father of Bad Girl from the previous games there.
He was in the initial trailer, I believe.
Yep, and it's kind of weird how they do it, because he also can wear gamer shirts.
Is that a superpower? I mean, I have a Mario shirt. I'm not really certain that I've gained the ability to fly or anything.
Well, I mean, have you tried?
No. Honestly, no. I haven't put it into practice yet. Alright, a little bit of basic platforming here. What? Oh, there's a glitch in the system. Okay.
Anything that's kind of a meta-narrative with games has to have glitches involved in some way.
Electric Thunder Tiger the Second. I like that. Oh, you know where that's going on Twitter.
Oh, that is a good one. Okay.
Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that and move on.
It's so weird, but I love it. It has it's weird in a charming way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's weird in an endearing way, perhaps. I don't know if I'd go straight out call it charming, because Travis isn't meant to be like a cool dude. I think that's where 2 kind of went wrong. It kind of bought into Travis's own bullshit.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the Fight Club thing, where it's like, you're not supposed to be like, oh man, Travis is such a cool guy, he could do it. It's like, no, he's actually a massive loser, and you're supposed to know that he's a loser, but some people don't pick up on that.
Oh, we got a glitch. Give it a second. Oopsie doopsie, we had a bit of technical issues there, guys, but we're back now. Dr. Juvenile cannot keep us down.
In a game featuring a glitch, we ourselves had our own glitch. It's like the game is coming into the real world.
I saw that pop in there. 0 out of 10.
Well, this is running on Unreal. You can tell because it's literally on Travis's jacket.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Wasn't there like different shirt DLC, or am I going crazy here?
No, there's actually tons of unlockable shirts, all based on either different video games or different things related to games, like Unreal or a few company logos. You can get like an Undertale shirt. You can get, based on all these different indie games, which is weird because there's no actual like crossovers in gameplay. They're just the shirts. I remember when it was first announced, they said, "Oh, this is going to be about." Kind of like a Travis crossing into a bunch of other games, and then they said we're gonna have a crossover with Hotline Miami, and people thought, oh, that means that he's gonna be going into a bunch of indie games, and no, it's more that there's just T-shirts from them, and the games are original, which is, I kind of would have preferred a few things where it's like crossovers of different games.
But gonna be perfectly honest, that's what I was expecting, and this is fine. Like, I'm not saying it's bad or anything, it's just not what I look for in No More Heroes.
It would have been really cool to have Travis being, nerding out over the different games and being like, trying to even like sequence break them or something, but instead we got a fictional console, the Death Drive, and we got the fictional games in here, which are kind of like other games, but at the same time they're quite different from other games.
Well put, Tanner. Kind of trailed off at the end there, mate.
I know, I knew where I was going, and then at the end I was like, well, how do I want to end this? I don't even know.
That's commentary in a nutshell. By the way, Travis's upper legs were very pale, so make of that what you will. And since we got a save point, I have to imagine that more enemies are coming. Alright, I was expecting a boss there, but that's fine.
As soon as it opened up into a wide area, I'm like, this is either a boss or an enemy room. Who knows, it might end up being both.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually getting big Metal Gear NES vibes from just this area. Something about the way the buildings are kind of leading into a big area like this reminds me a lot of that. Entirely unintentional, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, who knows when it comes to Suda, honestly.
Yeah, he takes inspiration from weird places, like how the coach who teaches you moves in No More Heroes 1 is just a character from Fire Pro Wrestling, which is a wrestling game he worked on.
Ooh, another skill chip. Okay, I was wondering when we'd actually get to level up and whatnot. I had a look at the menu just while I was resetting my PC to sync and so on. Check your skills and set them to the forward buttons. You can group together the skills you use most and save them as presets. Cool. Oh, I have to get told to use that broke-ass head of mine.
I like it when women talk to me like this, abusively.
I like when women talk to me, which is never. Aw, that's a shame. Skill set. What do we have here? Psycho chip. Ooh. Multiple shots from the Death Glove. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so that's like L and then A, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we also have a not power glove called the Death Glove here, which lets us do a variety of cool gamer moves.
Oh, we got a lad. He is a lad. Oh, it's building, I see, so I can't use it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember the dodge button, and you didn't even need the reminder, so I guess I lost the bet.
Oh, it's cool, I got it. This guy needs to hurry up and die.
Yeah, this guy takes a lot of hits, and there's not a lot of hit stun, it seems. It seems like they can power through stuff. They either die really fast, or they take a lot of hits. Hey, might as well see what that new skill does.
I'm trying, Tanner, but right now it has only got the one, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, because A is my dodge button.
Are you holding the L for it?
That's probably the reason. Nope.
Huh.
Methinks I need to look back at tutorials and whatnot.
Yeah, because it said it was L and then pressing the button. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe this isn't as intuitive as Suda expected it to be.
Do we have options? No control options. Level up and skills. Let's have a look here. Fires multiple shots. Hang on, am I using the wrong button here?
Oh, is it the ZR sort of thing?
Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I'm a numpty. I was using the wrong thing the whole fucking time.
Well, now at least we get to use them. That's cool. I will say, I actually have, that's a problem I have with games too, is getting the L and the R's mixed up, because some things you're like, you expect it to be on one trigger, and it's on the other. And it's like, oh man.
I'll take the L on that one, guys. I do apologize.
That's what we're here for. We're here to learn. It's a quick look, where we learn quickly.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. Doo-ba-doo.
So I'm looking and I don't actually see a health gauge. Am I just blind?
I think that's Travis holding the arm out.
Oh, I thought that was like your meter for your super move. Okay, your charge up there, but I guess, yeah, that would make sense.
Oh yeah.
Like how Batman is just spinning around in the corner. Just no idea what to do. He's waiting for someone to come play as him.
Well, he's got nothing else to do. Kind of feel sorry for him, honestly.
I think he does have his own actual separate campaign too, to let kind of player one play as him. But yeah, it's weird though that in 2-player, you play as both the antagonist and the protagonist at the same time. Unless there's some like team killing and oh my goodness.
Japanese yatai style.
Pretty cool.
Oh lordy, are these based on actual ramen stores? I won't put it past Suda, honestly.
Suda would be the type to just put in a famous like ramen store near his house in the game and not even ask for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get some grub on.
Have you had ramen recently, Tom?
I can't say as I have, Tanner.
I just had some actually 2 days ago. It was quite nice.
It's just noodles at the end of the day. Alright, Skeleton Man, what we got here? How's it gonna show me eating?
Please be like the Super HD noodles. We don't even get to see them.
Oh, we do.
Oh!
Tokyo Shoyu. Simple and beautiful. Refreshing soy sauce-based soup made with bonito broth.
I've actually had that. That one is actually really good.
Oh, hello, Def. Grandpa's words of wisdom. If a man's gonna cry, he should cry in his dreams. If he still wants to cry, he should try his tears.
There's another VG Advisor quote.
Didn't realize Mycin made it all the way over to fucking Japan land from the world of Fire Emblem Echoes. Exchanging it for t-shirts back at the trailer. Cool.
Ooh.
Don't know if we're going to get to try that out, but I guess if we finish the level, it'll boot us back to the trailer so we can see the...
I still find it funny that they make such a big deal out of these t-shirts, that they got all these collaborations, but like, can you even see it from this angle what you're wearing?
Nope, not particularly.
And it's like, I mean, unless there's some games that have very different camera angles, or they use it in different places, though even by the way, the No More Heroes is a very unique style of shading, you wouldn't even be able to see it, because the way the shadows are shaded with hard black, so it's like, well, I appreciate the, you know, the gesture, I can't see the t-shirt.
Oh, bless.
Well, that was a feature in No More Heroes 1 also, wasn't it? I remember that being a big thing.
What, you could change t-shirts and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that was a third-person sort of game, so...
Yeah, exactly. So there was way more you can do with it, because you can actually see him kind of at all times wearing it.
Oh, we're just nitpicking at this point, but, you know, Tanner has a point.
I do. I occasionally do.
We're done here. Oh, no, we are not. Get out of here.
Yeah, that immobilization skill seems to do pretty good damage, too.
Oh, yeah. The slam move is serving me pretty well.
Your basic attacks do a little bit of damage, and your specials are where the real damage seem to come from. Is this the Final Fantasy VII remake of video games?
Oh, lordy. How about that footage at E3, my son?
Oh, boy. Oh, I think out of the whole show, that was the one that got me the most excited.
I don't know if I would agree, but I definitely want to pick it up and try it, so, you know, it accomplished its goal.
It's the fact that it's one of the things there that's like kind of new that gets me excited, because everything else was either updates to previous things or like new entries, and it's the fact that it's real different.
Alright, now we can level up.
Ooh.
Booyah.
We've injected ourselves with the gamer juice.
I like it. Now we are full gamerized.
All we need now is a Mountain Dew Baja Blast and we're good to go.
Alright, where's Electric Tiger 2.0 or whatever? He's gotta be in here. I'll find you, just as soon as the game's loaded.
Yeah, just as soon as we change the channel back off of channel 4. I do find it funny though that they could like justify the pop-in in this game as being it is a old retro video game, and I kind of appreciate that hustle.
Yeah, you work with what you have, really, so I don't think a lot of time was spent on developing the game. Feel free to correct me on that, but it does feel like a budget title, as it were.
Yeah, this definitely is a thing to see if people would be interested in hearing the continued stories of Travis Touchdown and his electric floor fetish.
Wouldn't really call it a fetish, Tanner, honestly.
Well, who knows? Maybe he likes it. He does like some things that are questionable.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He spends an awful lot of time in the gym, if you catch my drift.
Do you remember, like, in the first game, how not only did he have, like, a crazy bullet hell shooter you could play, but you could watch a, like, anime special about all these little magical girls, and then he puts the poster up on his wall and he goes, Moe.
Yeah, that's another thing that kind of separates 1 from 2. Like, that sort of thing would just be accepted in 2 for the most part. Right, there might be a snide comment, but for the most part it would pass. I don't think anyone kind of would like that shit in 1.
Ooh, this dude looks like he'll blow up if you hit him. Maybe you want to try a ranged move.
It's alright, I got him.
Or, no, I guess I was wrong. Those were not bombs all over his body.
They look like bombs, so...
Maybe because he was called the hacker one, he just uses hacking powers. Gives himself all the gamer score.
When has gamer score been a thing in recent years, Tanner?
I mean, they still use it on Xbox for achievements, but then again, yeah, who uses Xbox, am I right? Heyo.
Well, I don't know about that. I kind of want to get, like, Project Scarlet. It seems neat. Oh, it did blow up.
Ooh, yeah. And then it bugged you out and teleported you back, so at least it's not an instant death like I thought it was for a brief second.
I can't say I'm, like, having minus fun here, so the game is accomplishing its job and whatnot.
Yeah. You might want to also refill your sword pretty quickly here.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Thankfully, that seems to be pretty fast. You know, I remember in the original, it could actually take a bit of time to actually shake it up to max power.
Well, that was the strategy, you know, and it's prevalent here as well, but to a lesser degree. Like, you have to pick and choose when to recharge your beam katana.
So you played 2. Which the beam katanas in that one were your favorite?
I kind of like the double ones, honestly.
Yeah, that's the one I hear a lot of people go to.
This isn't a battle anymore. It's a motherfucking war. It's one of my favorite game trailers of all time.
How did you feel about the one from for 3 that was shown off in the direct?
It was okay. It was a bit on the nose anime-wise, shall we say.
Apparently there is another version of it that went up after, which added in swearing, because they didn't want to put that in the direct.
Fair enough, you know? It's not what Bowser would have wanted.
Yeah, I don't think he would enjoy, especially having you know, his son Bowser Jr. there.
Yeah. Nope, dodge. Yeah. Ugh, I'm feeling in the mood for some more ramen right now. We should be getting fairly close here. Grandpa's words of wisdom the second. Don't eat at restaurant chains. Picture the ingredients the head office buys. Picture where the ingredients come from. Picture how they're handled and managed. You can't, can you? Be suspicious of ingredients you can't picture.
I mean, that's decent actual advice.
Oh. Defahedrons.
Ooh, that's strong. I like it.
Alright. I will attack! And I completely whiffed.
He was too scared.
Ah, I see. We're opening up the level. It's strong. It's a strong shape.
I saw a little item over there.
Oh yeah.
Some delicious loot bucks, I think.
Don't, Tanner. Just don't.
Well, they're LB. What could LB be aside from loot bucks in a video game?
I think that's the same currency as it was in the first couple of games. Sorry, I didn't realize I could just go flying off there.
It's always, you always got to get one test in to see. It's like, is this one of those games where there's the invisible hand guiding you to not fall off?
Yeah. Alright, I think switching the thing around was just to get that bonus stuff.
Or you could hit it again there. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, yeah, and there's another one over here.
Perfect.
The soundtrack's, like, serviceable. It's just, like, a lot of heavy bass and whatnot.
Yeah, from what I heard from my friends, a lot of which are pretty huge No More Heroes fans, that's kind of the best word to describe a lot of this game, is that it comes out as being serviceable, except for the story.
In a good way or a bad way?
I've heard that the story goes so bonkers by the end that it's amazing. Like, as in, totally rechanging the rules of every other No More Heroes game, sort of nutso. Like, it's apparently leads into some stuff that will make 3 be really interesting.
Yeah, I think I remember Liam saying, like, where did Travis get, like, a henshin suit of armor from? Did I not play a DLC or something?
Yeah, so they said later on that the one in that trailer does come from his time here, so maybe they'll do it where it's like the beginning of No More Heroes 3 has him finishing up one final game and then coming out and doing his thing.
No wonder he wanted a kip and whatnot. Poor lad, must have been tuckered.
So I was very confused in that trailer about why he looked not like Travis when he first was shown.
Because he was just goofing off and he wanted a break?
I guess maybe, but it was very strange. I mean, I was definitely one of those fake fans who didn't know that it was No More Heroes when it first was, until he got into out of the suit and we saw the Travis that we know and love.
There we go. Just run, Tom. Run till you find ramen.
It's a strategy. I mean, that's my strategy for life.
It's cool, I got it.
Oh, so the bomb guys can also blow up on their own there, I see.
I mean, if they're not gonna block me, I'm just gonna run. That's how I do things.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it works. Speedrun strats.
Not entirely.
Well, this game does have a level up system, so I guess it's not like one of those games where you could actually just run through the whole thing and there's no worry about, you know, missing out on stuff.
Yep, no more worries. Now there's a video game we could all use.
Oh man, could you imagine just a game where you play as Travis just chilling out called No More Worries? Just going about his daily life.
You get to play with Jean and whatnot, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, you wake up, you go buy some cat food, you know, you watch some shows. Be nice, be comfy.
Oh, are you keeping me there until I kill these guys? That's fair.
Like, this sort of, like, factory industrial area is the most video game place I could think of.
Basically.
It's the best place to start it off. I'm not sure about the designs of these enemies here with just, like, kind of the big skull heads. They remind me of that one Switch shooter that was shown off, Morphe's Law. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
I don't think that's intentional, but, it's still a... Well, he's always liked the kind of Mexican motif for stuff, I remember.
Yeah, very much so.
Because you got the luchador masks, you got, even at the start of the game, it looked like one of those candy sugar skulls, because it's his style, he likes the weird stuff.
He does. God bless him. And his weird fucking fetishes.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple.
I have taken a piss, and now it is time to go to what is presumably the boss.
Man, can you imagine if there's like a clip of him saying that one famous line of Mario?
Oh. Okay. Sheepman Red. No, we're gonna keep this guy at a distance, I guess.
Looks a bit like a mix between an enemy from Catherine and an enemy from Persona.
A little bit. I'm just a passing assassin. There we go. That's a Carmen Rider reference, by the way.
Oh, it totally is.
Alright, got 5 seconds till destruction, slaughteration, even. This is your first test, punk. You know how scary a mid-boss can be? I know, I've been playing fucking Crypt of the Necromancer to get ready for Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh yeah, those bosses there are a bit scary. Pillow Talk, that's a reference to a lot of Kamiya's stuff.
Yep. That is, the fucking French-speaking dude's weapon, I believe. I forget his name, but I'm also playing that for the first time, which is cool.
Waka.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's actually also unlockable in Okami, despite the fact that Capcom is not even in that game at all.
Yeah. Whoa, he attacks fast and I do not have much time to dodge.
Got some big moves.
Just run about, swipe, 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 get some moves in, get a heavy attack in, dodge.
Yeah, it seems like the hit a couple times and run away strat works really good.
There you go.
So I guess the combat does have a little bit of depth with kind of trying to move around and rotate your moves. Kind of a MMO-like in that vein.
Right, come on, bait him out, Tom, bait him out. There we go.
I do like how his lightning makes it look like one of those like Fujin and Raijin kind of, Oni things. I wonder if that's intentional or if I'm just looking at it like that.
Well, you never know when it comes to Suna, mate.
Yeah, he likes his weird thing. Well, he even has the circles on his arms, so I think it totally is intentional. So we're fighting Fujin, or well, I guess it's electricity, so Raijin Sheepman Gamer.
Oh no, the worst kind of gamer.
I don't know, have you been to a convention? There's a few worse ones I could think of.
Oh lordy.
Man, you know that if they could get the rights to it, Travis would totally wear one of those Ahegao shirts.
I don't want to hear you talk about stuff like that, Tanner, honestly.
No, but he would wear one. Out of any video game character, he would be the one to wear it.
Nice.
I do like that effect of when enemies die, they turn into like the TV colors, the red, green, and blue there. That's a really cool effect.
It's nice, it's visually pleasing. I just wish the action was zoomed in, and we could play No More Heroes properly.
Yeah, like even if they did just a behind-the-shoulder thing, I can't imagine like the perspective would change that much.
They're a fairly lengthy level as well. I guess this is how they pad stuff up.
Yeah, stay away from Buggo-mans there.
Don't you worry, mate.
A little bit of Mega Man X with the highway stage now.
Possibly, yeah.
It's not future-y, but it's whenever I see fighting on a highway like this, all I imagine is that beautiful Mega Man X opening theme.
Oh, I'm coming. He's dead.
So something actually kind of interesting is Suda's been asking for Travis in Smash Bros. Ever since the first game. And interestingly about that, Grasshopper and Marvelous, who work on No More Heroes there, are actually in the credits for Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Huh.
I think it's because they use one of the composers for the game to be like one of the remixers. So it's not like it's because of an actual character in it.
No.
But it's still like, well, they're already there.
Yeah. Got him. More coins for more.
Wonder what we use them for, though.
Stuff, perhaps.
Some sick anime girl merch that Travis wants to put on his wall and then never look at again.
Oh.
You know, it's almost like in areas like this, it almost turns into a bullet hell, which, of course, we know Suda likes, having put one into No More Heroes 1.
I can kind of see why they changed the colour of his jacket to purple now, because I was getting lost a little bit there.
Yeah, with red enemies, having a you be a purple is a good one. And blue, because then you're kind of the mix of the two.
What you gotta say now? Grandpa's words of wisdom thrice.
Alright, here we go.
Did you know Japanese people eat cake on Christmas?
Also KFC.
It's a weird, mysterious tradition. Why don't Japanese people eat Japanese sweets? Christmas should be celebrated with wonderful Japanese sweets. I recommend Mitarashi Dango. Thank you.
Alright, again, there's Suda's... These are just Suda's, like, bathroom thoughts. He'll just open up a document on his phone and write them down in the bathroom and say, okay, that's going in a game somewhere.
Yeah, kind of.
Or he'll do it in the shower. It's one of his shower thoughts.
I appreciate that we get the full, unencumbered Suda, though. For better or worse. Alright, we've got another one of these, lads.
Let's even bait him out.
Jesus, you think that's enough sections?
Yeah, it's like... I kind of see where some of my friends said that this game gets a bit repetitive at times. It's, I mean, if it's any more, I think 3 is the most you should do kind of enemy rooms in a row. You know, rule of 3s and all that.
Oh, there's a lot of explodey guys.
Now, the nice thing is there are actually 2 DLC campaigns that feature characters that do change up the gameplay. One being a campaign for Bad Girl, and one being one for Shinobu, a popular fan-favorite character, who was playable in 2 also, so...
Yes, and her levels weren't all that great, so...
Well, hey, maybe now she'll get some time to shine, maybe?
Yeah. Doop-a-doo. Take it a piss.
I like how we just have accepted that, you know, he goes to the bathroom for saving, when I remember at that time, that being in Nintendo Power, they were like, you guys won't believe how you save in this game, and they had a whole section dedicated to it.
Whoa, those crazy Japanese, what will they think of next?
Alright, are we on to another game?
Another hero perhaps? No. There are no more heroes here. No More Heroes is the subtitle for this game.
I've honestly never understood the subtitle. I'm gonna be super honest.
Right, what you got? Grandpa's Word of Wisdom, the 4th. People's success stories aren't worth shit. People's stories of failure are worth more than gold. Very true. You learn more from your failures than you do from your successes. This is a really nice looking area.
Yeah, I like this a lot. It's a good... I remember this was one of the areas they showed off the game with, and I remember looking at it and going, oh yeah, this looks cool. And, much better than them if they showed off the quarry area.
Yeah. Doop-a-doo.
There's probably a ton of references on these signs. You know, whenever a game designer is like, okay, we gotta have a lot of neon signs in the area,
yeah,
probably the people working on the art are like, yo, we're gonna put in some sick references on these signs.
I keep expecting Kiryu to pop up like any moment.
Little bit, yeah, right? Looking at the neon lights here, especially in the, if it was the, Zero in the 80s there.
Do-do-do-do. Right, you need to go away. And you need to get shot. Oh, it's all just hacking and slashing over here, Tanner.
There are definitely some games that I've learned in recent years are a bit difficult to talk over.
A little bit. Just a teeny smidge. Just a teeny.
It's anything that's kind of, you know, repetitive like this, you know, Warriors games and all that, unless you have a good basis to talk on. Like with Hyrule Warriors, you could talk about, you know, Zelda and stuff, but it's one of those things.
I should really pick up the definitive edition of Hyrule Warriors, because I kind of adore the other one, Legends.
It is really good for the fact that there's so many unlockable things, and that's what you need in your games. Like, I like the idea of constant unlocks, but we need Grandpa's Word of Wisdom.
Do what you've left today tomorrow, do what you leave tomorrow the day after tomorrow. But the day after tomorrow, stay up all night.
Oh, that's too real.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. I don't understand it, it's so real.
That's university flashbacks for me.
Well, you gotta live with that, Tanner.
Oh, I will live with that forever.
Oh, I have to kill these guys. Well, we're near the boss anyway, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, look at that actual boss door. Like, it's so obvious. Unless we're wrong, because we've been wrong once before, but I think this one's a little more definitive. Or should I say, death-finitive.
Thank you. I've been wrong multiple times. Just that big of a level, I guess.
Yeah, I guess because if this is one of the games that are in it and we're going to complete it, I guess it kind of shows for the length of how this game is.
I tank these hits. It's what I do.
It is, you do seem to take hits and not, don't get a lot of stun, which means your HP can kind of whittle down without you noticing. Yep, that is a bugfish.
Sure is. Let's go say hello. Oh. There you go, I just chucked him against the wall. Oh, he died.
Huh. Well, we were once again wrong.
Why can't I be right for just once in my life? Go to hell.
This reminds me a lot of, just right now at least, there was an Xbox Live arcade game called I Made a Game with Zombies in It. Have you heard of that one?
No, but something about it rings familiar.
So it's just it's a top-down shooter about, you know, just shooting zombies, right? But what they did is it's set to like a 10-minute rock song. Just, about the lyrics are about how someone made a game with zombies in it, and like the enemies come in tune with the beat, and it's such a kind of simple concept, but by adding in this music with lyrics, it made it so kinetic. It was so good. Like, it did not deserve to be as good as it was.
So was it a rhythm action game or what?
No, it was just a top-down, like, shooter, like any of those sort of twin stick style ones, but just by adding a song with lyrics that affects when the enemies come in. It's really cool.
More ramen.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm gonna assume they start off fairly normal, and by the end they get so wacky it would be impossible to eat in real life.
Hakata Tonkotsu. A great way to end the day. A pork-based Western-style all-star.
Tonkatsu being a pork cutlet, so...
Neat.
Oh, that reflection looks so good.
I think there are people chasing me. I'm going to run until I hit a wall.
That seems like it.
I hit the wall. Figuratively and literally. Dum-da-dum.
I mean, it is kind of cool that the shape of the areas you're given to fight these guys change up a lot. So, like in this case, you know, you can't really see your enemies coming from the up and down, so you gotta be more careful with where they are. Gotta get that level variety in.
I shot that guy back there into the Neversphere.
I love when games just have, like, the ragdoll physics when you kill an enemy, so they can do wacky shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. You can do it, Tom. Yeah, he did.
Those enemies do tank a lot of damage, it seems. What do we got now?
He came in fucking T-posing is what he did.
Yeah, but that was absolutely on purpose, I'm gonna say. As someone who's worked in a, you know, video game testing, you can tell when T-poses are intentional or not, because the way he warped in, it wasn't instant enough to be an unintentional one.
You gotta use a heavy attack, a skill, or a charge attack. You got it.
So you do have your charge attack on the R button you can use, see if that'll help.
Keep forgetting about the charge attack, honestly.
Yeah, because one of those super moves you want to save up for those bosses.
Yeah.
Which this guy, because he's your first time encountering him, might be enough to see, you know, try and figure him out with it.
He is dead.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't that bad, because he did seem to get staggered, which was good.
Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Oh, thank God we made it. Welcome to the giant ball of fire at the end of the cyber corridor.
I kind of wish there was this many toilets just scattered around the world.
I don't leave the house, so I only need one.
Fair enough.
Doop-boop-boo. Dum-ba-dum-bum-da. Okay, we're good.
Alright, are we gonna actually... Is this gonna actually lead us to this boss that we've been anticipating since the very beginning?
I'm just saying, No More Heroes levels are usually much shorter than that.
Yeah, because I remember them, even in the original, being, you know, quite... that you could fit them into a good... Ooh, yeah, this is a boss. Look at this.
Ooh, nice. There he is. The lad. Whoa!
That's pretty trippy.
This is very Okami-like. Bit.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I love that in games.
I love you, video game man, but I'm gonna have to kill you.
Never meet your heroes.
It's like me getting transported to Mario. It's like, whoa, it's Mario. Hoo, it's me. I'm gonna have to kill you, Mario. Hoo, I'd like to see you try. Motherfucker.
Why do we fight blood?
Is it possible for one-ups to bloom on the battlefield? I should write for No More Heroes 3. Your rival gets my electricity rushing, it's a bad omen, so I'm gonna assume, like, just rushing this guy down is a bad idea.
Potentially.
My cat means everything to me. Oh, he's a tragic villain. Oh. Okay, that's fair enough and logical, I suppose.
That's kind of sad when you think about games.
My sword is already drawed. I know this is a static cutscene with figures standing around, but...
Oh, that's so good. I do like how they kind of give each other a chance to get ready. I like that when characters do that for each other. They have a noble fight.
Alright, so Electro Triple Star is the dude, and like, the tiger thing is the name of the game.
Yeah, that was a big laser he did.
Alright, we gotta get some rolling about in here.
Oh, stunned him.
I got him, mate.
Thankfully, his HP gauge seems to go down pretty quickly. At least, I hope that red part is depleted HP and not a second bar under there.
Oh, lordy! Yeah. Is he stunned? Not yet.
The red showing where the enemy is quite helpful. It's actually a good way to kind of fix the problem of overhead games like this where you can't see where enemies are.
Boosh. Boosh. I miss my wrestling moves.
Yeah, who knows? It might be a skill chip though, right? Maybe there'll be one that's like only usable on stunned enemies, suplex them, German style.
I think it might be, actually, because I swear I saw some in the trailer.
No More Heroes and weird wrestling moves kind of go together, so I just can't see it not being in the game.
Doop-a-doo. This is fun.
Yeah, this seems like a really well thought out boss.
I am waxing over here, do you mind?
That's one word for it.
See that dodge? That dodge was on point.
That was a good dodge.
Visitor, do you live up to your name?
Travis?
You're wasting your life as an assassin, live in the world of video games. Games are supposed to be played, not lived. I'll text you later. Contact me anytime if you like. Whatever, anyway, hurry up and change face. I think you were right, Tanner.
I guess I was.
Seriously, this dude is batshit crazy. I like it, Triple Star. I call upon electricity with body and soul. Electronic shooting star.
This is buck wild, I love it.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Ooh, those are gonna probably be connecting to each other or something.
Normal attacks when we're for phase 2, destroy those pesky lights. You got it.
Oh, I see.
Ah! Shit. That went about as well as one could expect.
The good news is he has a big old light that tells us when it's being shot, so
Yep.
it's quite useful.
There's just enough lag at the end of like heavy attacks to make sure you can get a hit if you're doing it off sync.
We also do have our jumping attacks, which could help us with these crowd of enemies here.
Yep, true, true. I am being a bit sloppy here, I will admit.
I wonder if they're gonna also like just constantly respawn to kind of try and get you away from the lights that we're hitting. I thought they were lightning rods, but okay.
It's okay. I'm doing well. Living large.
I did think the first phase looked like it was going a bit too easy for the first boss. I thought I was like, okay, there's got to be something more. But the fact that you can see that there is the bar actually depleting means like, yeah, this is it. Now, this is the real boss fight.
Yeah. Just take it slowly, Tom. You've already lost more than enough health and whatnot.
Well, if it just goes back to the first phase after this in terms of gameplay, I think you'll be pretty good.
Gah! My electro bulbs! That's a deep break. That felt damn good. I'm almost dead. I have a third phase. No way. Tonight I am especially strong. Bitchin'. Oh, Travis, you're as likable as ever.
The dialogue is so just slightly off that you can still understand what's going on, but it's like they just switch between topics.
Yeah, oh. Do. Careful, Tom.
I will say his color scheme slightly blends into the ground there, but he does light up with electricity, which makes him okay to see.
It does. Yeah. Oh.
Starting to fire his lasers almost instantly now.
Yep. Oh, gotta be careful there. Oh! That's a shame.
Yeah, those in boss fights are what make it difficult, it seems.
Oh? How in the hell?
Ooh, is that one that you have to dodge through, I wonder?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Well, I'm down one life, but I can just get straight back in!
Oh, hey, well, it is a video game.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a feature.
That's cool. I don't mind that. Because honestly, I did sloppily at the start of Phase 2, so I don't think like I deserve to do that in one go.
Oh, there you go. You can't just run away from it. Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
Booyah! Got him! I win!
You win.
You have won! You now rule the Mushroom Kingdom!
Oh, I like now that you're, like, out of the game, it's now in widescreen. That's good. I like that.
One death. That felt a lot more than 4 minutes, I'm gonna be honest.
Little bit.
I'm looking at this thing, and this is 27 minutes on this clip alone.
I think it might just be the boss itself.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. Yeah, that felt like a C. I wasn't stringing attacks as fluidly together as I could have. Well, I'm sorry, you were the one who accepted the fire.
Yeah, he was the one who was like, didn't want to have that barbecue.
I will play video games until Mom says it's bedtime.
You know, this would be really sad if this was actually the last No More Heroes game, because then it would be like, well, I guess people didn't want him, so you're stuck here to be forgotten.
God, that would be such a pseudo way to end the series.
Right?
Goodbye, Trouble Star, the world salutes you. That's exactly what you are, though, Travis.
Little on the nose, to say the least.
Darby has been defeated. No more card games for him. Da-da-da-da, the memory card gets.
I just realized it's a PS1 memory card. And oh my god, are we really doing that? The Zelda? Okay.
Yep. Got a wing chip.
Does he sprout wings and fly away?
If only. He does that at the start of the No More Heroes 3 trailer, though.
Oh my god, he totally does.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hi, Badman. You weren't there.
I was in spirit. My daughter's a psychopath, but so am I.
The question is, though, can we play with our cat?
We done what better. Come on. Doop-a-doo. Loading. Apparently
okay,
loading.
Game?
Yeah. It did this when I booted it up the second time. There we go.
Normally you're not supposed to have a black screen with nothing on it. That would fail compliance.
Was he really your old hero? Was it a dream? Was it real life? When I fight assassins, my mind just goes blank. It's like a form of etiquette between two people fighting to the death. Nice. Welcome to the Garden of Madness. Ah, he had to feel it. And I killed him.
This would be like killing Donkey Kong.
Jesus. I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight. Ooh, ooh, ah. Not Clayton!
Take the shot. He said the word.
Select your bullet and then select your Donkey Kong. Ha.
Oh my god, what?
Well.
That was so on the nose.
Okay. Alright. Getting a bit too meta for me right now. Goodbye, Triple Star. Rest in bits, literally.
Suda was part of those Devolver things, but he actually didn't announce anything ever in them. He was just in it to say hi.
Yeah, that was amazing. It's like, due to a mistranslation, this interview has been cancelled.
It's wild.
The ramen blog. Okay. Facts received from K. Head for your motorcycle.
Oh, did you see the new artwork for No More Heroes 3 with the motorcycle?
No, actually.
It's the art, you know, the Akira art of walking up to the bike?
Mm-hmm.
It's that, but with Travis and his bike.
Oh, that's strong.
It's real strong, which makes me feel like it's gonna be an totally over-the-top anime-inspired No More Heroes 3.
I feel like the ground of nature is just since evaporated, so why not? You know.
Go all the way in.
Let's have a look at faxes and whatnot. We got one from K. Before you begin the game, it's kind of too late for that. God bless America. Let's see. Can I change my t-shirts?
Let's see.
Whoa, I'm leveled up!
Almost have enough for another one. Almost.
But not quite. Okay, so that's the motorcycle. This is the car. That's a fire.
It's weird that he's just hanging out with him.
So is the bathroom just a save, I guess?
Maybe at the PC.
Ah, we can
Yeah,
buy
there you go.
shirts here, yeah. T-shirt shop. Nice. Like the UI. Unlock all. Really?
I don't trust that.
As an apology for the inconvenience, this will unlock all t-shirts. Oh! Okay!
Maybe that was added in an update or something.
It might have been. Hyperlight Drifter, Dead Cells, Earth Atlantis. Fury, that's an upcoming Quick Look. Hollow Knight, that's already been a Quick Look. Brawlout, Steam Will Dig 2, very good game.
Hey, there is Morphe's Law, yeah.
Yeah. Double Kick Heroes. Some of these are kind of hard to read. Super hot. That needs to be on Switch, and so does that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, there's Y2K!
Oh, bless. Stanley Parable is actually coming to Switch. Which is good. Undertale, great game. Man, there's a lot of these.
There's so many.
La Milana 2. Downwell, Ape Out. Absolver. God, there's a lot. The Messenger, which has just recently gotten DLC. Enter the Gungeon, fuck yeah. Hotline Miami. TSA logo. Okay.
So the Zelda ones, you actually have to beat the game to get, sadly. But you get one of Majora's Mask and one of Majora's Mask HD. So you get the original art and then the other one.
I see. Right, where can I change my t-shirts is the thing.
Archives, perhaps?
Nope, this is just like articles and whatnot. It's like I can see the t-shirt there, but... Nope. Back out.
Oh, and then there's clear stickers for the different ones.
So, I'm kind of confused. How do I change my t-shirt?
Yeah, I'm looking here and I don't see one. Let me see if we can find online. Because we gotta obviously switch our t-shirt to a sick one.
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
Oh. Of course, you change your clothes in the bathroom. That's logical.
I should have been paying attention, but I wasn't. Oh my god. The Zelda ones are here.
Oh, well, we got him, I guess.
This is literally just concept art.
Dragon's Dogma, really?
Yo, that's a good t-shirt.
Oh, that's sick. The Outfoxies has one?
Apparently so.
Do you know what the Outfoxies is?
I do not.
It is the game that inspired Smash Bros. It is the first Smash-like game on the Super Nintendo.
Damn, son. Ooh, Bit Trick Runner. I like that.
That's good. That's minimal. I like it. The more minimal they are, usually the better. If it's just artwork, it's not as good. Oh. And the sad thing is I kind of like how that one's shirt looks.
Yeah, that's not bad. So I guess while we're just, like, fucking about here, do you want to sum up your thoughts on what you've seen?
I was actually expecting it to be way more basic than what I was kind of seeing here. From what I heard from my friends, it was way more, like, kind of disappointing in their eyes. But no, from what I see here, actually, I kind of like what they're doing with the gameplay. Just from at least watching it, I don't know how it feels. But it's definitely one that I might go pick up and run through. I want to prepare for 3 after all.
I imagine if you could, like, get it cheap and whatnot, if it's on sale, it would be worth a punt, as it were. But as for me, I found the gameplay just to be a more watered-down version of an already pretty simple gameplay style. The top-down kind of really didn't do anything for me. But the aesthetic is great, the writing is on point as ever. The music, while minimal, does the job well enough. And I really enjoyed the boss fight, actually. I just could have done with less enemy mobs, leading up to that point. No More Heroes, it has its mob encounters, but it likes to keep them to a minimum from time to time. But I won't push this out of bed if it was somehow human and wound up in my bed. So, yeah, we'll have a good night's sleep and wake up with bad backs in the morning, which is what I'm suffering with right now. So, yes, this has been the HellfireComms Quick Look of Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Corrected myself there before I actually said it. And thank you, Rob, for commissioning this. Here's everyone who's currently played. If you guys want your own quick look, minimum of 20 minutes on any system that I happen to own, so check with me beforehand. You can go ahead to patreon.com/HellfireComms and commission one. It may be turned into a full playthrough, no promises. We'll see how much we like the game and whether we can fit it into our schedule. There's still the 10 legendary chosen quick look game playthroughs to come, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time for another quick look. Bye bye.
Ciao.